Hi, beautiful collective. Welcome into my channel. And before I get into this very on point message today, specifically for myself and those of us in Queensland here on the southeast coast, waiting for this cyclone to hit us over the next 24 hours. It is predicted to hit land by 2 p.m. on Thursday. I will be I'm pre-recording this, beautiful souls, Wednesday afternoon because I need to be continuing to prepare. So this card was absolutely on point, and the weather is starting to really turn here. For those of you that are wanting updates, I really don't know how bad it's going to be, but we are zoned to be the pinnacle smart city in Australia. Brisbane is zoned to be a smart city. Lismore is zoned to be a smart city. The Sunshine Coast is zoned to be a smart city. So you can start to see the patterns. This entire thing has been geoengineered for massive land grabs. There is going to be so much water. They have predicted anywhere between 25 and 40 inches of rain, upwards of 900 millimeters. They have predicted the seas to be between 5 and 9 meters high. Now, I'm across the road from the beach, beautiful souls, but a block back, there is a big park in between. But the Gold Coast is essentially built on waterways. And so the beach is already, we've got high tides over here right now. And my guides are just saying, like the perfect storm. They have engineered this to such a degree. And it will go inland. It's predicted to go as far west as Toowoomba and spread out as well, with these deluges of rain that are predicted to come in over the coming days. My daughter and I are fine, right? We have been prepared. We are still preparing. But I will probably keep you updated on my community posts, because we are not sure whether the powers will go out. Our cell towers will be taken down. Nobody really knows. We went through something very similar a couple of Christmases ago. Again, a geoengineered tornado that came through. But that was only over the course of a night. This is meant to sit on the coastline for the next 2 to 4 days. And just buckets of rain are coming in. So, beautiful souls, having said that, I just wanted to give you an update because I don't know whether there'll be videos on Monday. I'm not quite sure yet at this stage, but I will keep you posted on my community posts. Now, the card that came out today, I asked them, is this for me or is this for the collective? And they said both. This is so on point. It is number 23, evolution. And the first two words that popped out down here is preparedness and protection. And so I know full well that God, my guides and angels, have myself and my daughter and those of us here in the firing line fully protected. No matter what is swirling around us on the outside, God, our guides and angels are keeping us safe from harm. And green for me is Archangel Raphael. Archangel Raphael is the Archangel of healing and peace, and green is one of my favorite colors, beautiful souls, so some of this could be resonating. And even the buildings in the background are high rises, exactly like where I live on the Gold Coast, right? So again, no matter what is going to be thrown at us over these next few days, I am staying calm. There is no place for fear. And again, whatever happens, happens, but I am trusting that God, my guides and angels have me covered, and the same with you. Whatever situation may be swirling around you right now, for some of you, they just said the words caught off guard. Caught off guard. Now, we've had a little bit of time for preparation over the last couple of days. It's like panic stations here. There's been no water, toilet paper, food. The supermarkets are completely stripped bare. It's just been absolute chaos for the last couple of days because people have gone into fear and panic mode, much like they did through COVID. But for you, beautiful souls, and for people like myself, we are staying calm and centered in the eye of the storm. And the little message says, this is a card of true inner strength. Many of you don't realize how incredibly strong you really are. God gives us lessons and tests, and yes, a lot of this is coming in manipulated from the dark side as well. Throwing spaghetti at a wall. They have a certain time frame to get things done by, beautiful souls. But again, we have the resilience. All of the things that you have been through in your past and in your past lives are coming online now for humanity. You are going to be the ones, beautiful souls, that people seek out for answers, for guidance, for support when things are going crazy around you. And again, I have said this before, March is going to be a very big month, March and April, significantly. There's a whole lot of things, planetary wise, eclipse wise, retrograde wise, Schumann resonance wise, collective agenda wise, beautiful souls. There's a lot playing out right now. A very religious part of the year this year is March and April, Easter coming in, right? So there's a whole lot of things that must play out and that are going to play out. And so I just want you all to be prepared. You are protected, but just be aware that things can start to pop off around you in a moment's notice. For a lot of people, there's going to be events happening this year that they will not see coming. You may have recently been caught off guard by changes in your life that weren't anticipated, but you have what it takes to handle everything. You are kings and queens. You are children of the Most High. You are chosen ones, beautiful souls. You are highly protected, right? And your intuition is very much on point right now. I want you to know this. Do not second guess yourselves. It may also be that changes that you expected or even initiated have begun to play out in your life. And this is what I'm saying about intuition. Some of you preempted or have had visions or intuitive hits of things that may be coming down the pipeline, whether that's in your personal lives, whether that's in your neighborhoods or your towns or cities that you are in, or whether that is collectively. Sometimes when you choose change, the emotional effects can be more than you had envisaged. The transitions may cause others around you to feel uncertain or uncomfortable. Now, as an empath, beautiful souls, being out in the collective over the last few days, this is how I've been feeling, just walking through the crowds. I'm watching people's energy, feeling it from them. Some people are in full-blown panic mode. There's a lot of people that moved to Australia. There's a lot of people that moved to Queensland, especially after COVID, because Victoria and Melbourne were some of the biggest and longest lockdowns in the world. And they're not used to the weather up here. And this cyclone especially, or this big tropical storm that is being engineered and fueled, it has not hit us something like this for 50 years. And they've always said, much like in Florida, tsunami warnings, and we're overdue for these cyclones and all of the things. So as I said, beautiful souls, things may start to pop off around you. I feel a lot of things happening in the collective are going to be man-made / natural events. Let's just put it that way. A lot of the big stuff will be Mother Nature related. And a lot of people are going to be coming to you because they need your guidance and support, because you are going to be the one that is grounded. You are protected. You understand the agendas. You know what's going on. You know what they're planning on or what they want to do. And I'm getting goosebumps and chills as I say that. Your path is the one that matters the most here. You can only comfort others so much, but remain true to yourself, remembering that every other person or soul has to go through their own experiences as well, right? We can assist people and be there for support, but remember, beautiful souls, that some people have to go through a pain or change or whatever it is, because that's the lessons that they chose to learn. That's their free will. That's what they've chosen. We cannot interfere fully. We can guide them and support them, but they must choose their own path for their own soul growth as well. I hope I'm making sense here. Maybe you've just received some challenging news. So this is why I'm saying, in amongst the turmoil, this could be any kind of news. Maybe some of you are getting news that your job no longer exists, or that the department that you're in is being closed down, or a relative or a friend has suddenly received some kind of health diagnosis, or you've had unexpected financial hits, or whatever that is for you. Hit me up in the comments. This is a really on point message right now. You may find yourself caught off guard and unable to emotionally process what is happening. Now, I feel this is more the collective things that are coming in down the pipeline, but they could also be personal experiences around you where 1 minute everything is fine and the next minute something suddenly comes out of nowhere that is life-changing or has a very big impact on you. It is a great time to ask for the assistance of Archangel Michael and your guardian angels to bolster your strength. And I'm going to say, obviously, Archangel Raphael heavily in this read as well. But Archangel Michael, we've got beautiful blue skies at the back here. Because obviously Archangel Michael is the master archangel for protection. He is God's warrior angel. Release your fears and anxieties to the divine. So whatever is stressing you out, whatever is worrying you, beautiful souls, and look, for those of you that aren't resonating with this message, that's totally fine. For some of you, these things may be coming in through March and April, right? They may not be happening right now, but this could be, they're just saying forewarned. And I just got chills as I said that. So protected and preparedness, beautiful souls. Forewarned. You may remember this message when something comes in, maybe further down the pipeline. Release your fears and anxieties to the divine. The truth is that while you may not feel as though that you can handle this and things are spiraling out of control around you, you are more powerful than you realize, because we don't walk in fear. We walk in God's protection and God's strength, beautiful souls. We know who we are. You really can do it. Oftentimes, that sense of disempowerment is the universe's way of clearing away all the people, energies, or attachments that no longer serve you. So for those of you with personal experiences, these people, these situations may be leaving your life suddenly. Chin up. Bigger and better things are on their way into your auric field. The earth is also going, Mother Nature, Gaia, is going through a massive cleanse. And that's why I say there is also going to be a lot of natural/man-made events happening this year too, beautiful souls. Gaia is also recalibrating. There is a lot of cleansing happening on the planet right now. Hit me up in the comments, beautiful souls, if this is you. I was like, wow, this is such an on-point message for me. Oh my gosh, double confirmation. Your bonus little angel number is 999, release. Nines, we are in a 9-year. I've said to those of you that have watched me for a while, 2025 is a 9-year. They kept giving me the 9 of Wands at the start of this year. That this is how the energies collectively, not personally, beautiful souls. Remember, we are here. But collectively, there is going to be a lot of turmoil, a lot of recalibrations, a lot of clearing and cleansing. And it's not always going to feel or look pleasant. But we know cycles are finishing. Things are being cleaned up. Endings are new beginnings in disguise. An ending symbolizes the closure of one door and the opening of another. The whisper is reminding you to release and allow. It is in the release where the magic happens. Your affirmation: doors open for me where others have closed, bringing transformation to my mind, my body, and my soul. Doors open for me where others have closed, bringing transformation to my mind, my body, and soul. Hit me up in the comments, beautiful souls, if this is you. I'm sending you all so much love. And I will be keeping you updated in my community posts. I will most likely do another video for Friday as well, so nobody is missing out. But of course, in between that, I will be continuing to stay in preparation mode, get the last few little bits and pieces that I'm requiring to keep my daughter and myself safe. But I'm sending you all so much love, and I'll see you in here for the next one. Bye for now.